You can forget the idea of a final resting place, it seems, because soon your loved one could only be getting 25 years in their grave before being dug up and stashed in a bone room.
It's hardly surprising that this proposal is causing quite a stir as the New South Wales government struggles to find cemetery locations. Let's take it to the Sunday jury. We're joined by Nine Honey, Shelley Horton. Morning, Shelley.
Morning.
And WSFM's Brendan Jones. Jonesy, great
Hello.
to have you here.
How are you guys?
Shelley, let's start. Graves are essentially dead space.
Absolutely
Why
dead
shouldn't we
space.
recycle
I think
them?
this is a genius idea. I think that it's a complete waste. We need to go and encourage more people to be cremated. We don't need to be having that prime real estate taken up by people lying long ways. Maybe even decide to bury them straight up and down so you can fit more in.
Look at this
Look
Waverley
at
Cemetery
that.
in Sydney.
I walk through there and just go, wow, this is ridiculous. And I'm sorry, you can't say that people are visiting those graves every day and so therefore they need to be there. They just don't.
Have you not seen Poltergeist? You can't put you can't go and put condos on top of that. Are you crazy?
I would buy that land.
And
for
you'd
sure.
live in there. You would
Yep.
live. I couldn't live in there.
I'm scarier than those guys.
That's outrageous because they're only going to replace it with someone else.
I know,
Yeah.
that's the 25-year thing I think's weird.
I'll tell you a fascinating story though. My grandma, when she passed away, so she got buried on top of my granddad who passed away in the 80s. So we're at the funeral. And yeah, have you seen the machines that do the digging?
No.
Fantastic. They go kunk and they take out a perfect block. Anyway,
really?
the machine's gone in and it's gone close to Granddad's grave so that we could see the top of the coffin. And the guy goes, oh, that's not supposed to happen. I went, whoa, there's Granddad down there. He's been
Did
dead
you want
since-
to open it?
Well, I was thinking since the 80s. That was just, a bit of boyhood curiosity. I thought, well, wonder how he's going down there.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah,
they
no.
do.
Fascinating.
Cemeteries are built, as you said, on prime real estate. So many of them with
Absolutely.
beautiful views.
And I understand that some people want to visit a certain place to reconnect with their loved ones, but I think it could be a place where you scatter ashes at the beach and you go back to that same part of the beach.
And then go back to your condo.
And then I go back to my condo that
cemetery.
looks out over the beach because it's that great real
And
estate.
all these dispirited souls are coming up through the night making the walls bleed.
No,
That's
so
and
far.
you're not seeing Poltergeist.
I'm not going to be scared by you. I'm just telling you now. I'm scared by housing prices,
I'd be
but not you.
scared. Yeah, that's more scary.
It's not a commodity that's going to get shortage of anytime soon either.
Absolutely.
So long-term solutions. We'll move on because homeowners at Prime Holidays hotspots are not on top of graves are demanding tenants now sign 11-month leases as they try to cash in on the Christmas rental bonanza.
Yep, landlords can then charge up to 4 times as much during the peak holiday season. Shelley, this nonsense, right?
Appalling. Absolutely appalling. So the whole idea is you stay in a rental property for 11 months and then you have to move out for a month.
Just before Christmas.
Just before Christmas so that they can up the rents for Airbnb. I would not be putting up with that at all. There's no way I would agree to a lease term like that. I actually have an investment property. I have an amazing tenants. And my rule is if you've got good tenants in there, you don't raise the rent when they're in there. You just keep everything happy. Because I've had a friend who had an investment property and their place got trashed because she was doing the Airbnb thing and that cost her thousands and thousands of dollars. So I think if you're going to be greedy like this, you deserve to have some bad tenants come in.
I think I'm not greedy so much. It's more opportunistic.
Greedy.
It's opportunistic.
There's a housing shortage.
It's
Renters are
opportunist.
struggling to find rents and what they have to sign
Yeah.
on for 11 months and then
Sure.
find somewhere else for
Well,
Christmas.
my house, because I've got 4 bedrooms in my house, so 3 of those are Airbnb, and my kids live in those rooms. So, because the tenants are cheap.
Have you upped the price? of
Yeah,
Christmas?
I said, you guys, you're out at Christmas time because you're all in your 20s. So out you go.
Yeah.
So I've rented your room to little Rajneesh, and he loves it, and he's polite, and he looks after the kitchen.
Wow. Well, I mean, I think if you're going to do Airbnb, you need to suck it up and do it all year rather than kicking people out.
Agree.
Yeah.
Or
And I think
6-month
it's
leases or something. It's not so.
No, and it's just miserable if you're trying to get a new rental property around Christmas. That is a miserable way
Maybe
to be
Airbnb
operating.
your gravesite.
There
Come
we go.
on. Look at this.
G&G. We got it.
G&G. Boom.
All right, up next, why Aussies are doing their Christmas shopping from the comfort of the loo. this is a rather personal question, but do you do your shopping while you're sitting on the loo?
Well, new figures suggest if you are, then time poor Aussies are snapping up online bargains for the comfort of their bathroom. We're back on the Sunday jury. We have Shelley Horton from 9 Honey and WSFM's Brendan Jones. Who wants to go first on this story?
I know, right? Look, I will admit to tweeting on the toot. I do that. You fill in time, but I think when you're online shopping, you need to be at your computer. I don't think the screen's big enough to be doing.
You've never bought it
No.
online shopping on your phone?
Only like late at night in bed have I done that, and I've often made mistakes with the wrong size or something. Cause
I do that all the time.
Really?
Yep.
On the do you do it on the
No.
loo?
Oh,
Ah,
From
really?
my lounge room, I'm watching television.
Yeah.
On the beach, I've bought clothes while being on the show. I shouldn't be admitting to
beauty.
this, Josie.
I will say this, I've bought a motorbike, a pinball machine, and I sold another motorbike all in one go on the loo. In one time.
That's a
Like,
serious transaction.
no, that's, it's also, it says a world about my habits.
I know, right?
I've got to stop eating bread. But anyway, it just works because you've got undivided attention. eBay is good. I've got a good Wi-Fi connection in my toilet at home.
my goodness.
Actually, it's the only place in my house where there's good Wi-Fi connection. So you've got to.
So you're making money while making a deposit.
Hey. This is the gift that
We really...
doesn't stop.
We really have to go there. I
But
know.
Charles is loving. Charles is going, I'm a journalist. I don't want this. I didn't pay for this.
Back to
Just
Canberra
a
for
little
me.
shout out. A little shout out to our producers who wrote that
Shop to your plot.
headline.
To your
down the
plot.
bottom
I
of
was
our
in
site.
the pre-show meeting for that, and the amount of debate about whether they can do that or not was
Yeah.
it was one of those conversations.
Love it.
Really
Love it.
You picked up on a good point, though, because there's not a lot else that's going on in the toilet, is there?
Oh, the strap's gone. I mentioned it.
You freaked them out.
Don't spook the horses. No, you're right. There's not much when you're in there, and like people read a book. Like,
Yeah, my
so
parents
what's
have the
big
crossword
deal?
puzzles.
Yeah.
Crossword puzzle.
Yeah. With
Well,
a
there you
spare
go.
set of glasses
Like,
and a pen.
Now, when you've got to
It's
take a
like,
whole
wow.
series of implements in, like pen, paper, glasses, then I think,
Let's
there's
just
time to
hope-
talk to your doctor.
Let's just hope you washed your hands after
Indeed.
making your purchases, Jonesy. Yep.
Oh, why am I getting the lecture? She's not doing the crossword, man. Oh, that's not weird? It's outrageous.
Oh, you guys always
wow.
brighten up my Sunday morning.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for joining
Thank you.
us.
Nice.
We'll be back with more after the break.